All right, Ketchup, Christian Bale. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna be honest. None of that looks tasty. I mean, I get it. It's pompous, right? It's gourmet, right? But I don't know. I just don't understand it. I would rather not have that. It looks like salmon. That one, at least. Because like it reminds me a lot of like what food looks like when you go to like these fancy restaurants in like France. Because and if it tastes anything like French food, guys, French food is easily one of the most disgusting cuisines on this entire planet. I don't get it. I don't understand. I think the people who like French food specifically think black pepper is too spicy. All right, I think that's what it is. It has to be, right? People come to Spain, for example, and they're like, "Oh, Spanish food is so delicious. It's so amazing." Bro, no, it's not. Have you tasted it? Have you tasted it? It tastes like nothing. I get it. They live super long probably because their food is tasteless and bland, right? But I'd rather have a couple of years shaved off my life being able to eat food that actually tastes like something, okay? I'm sorry, guys. Apologies. But yes, French food, Spanish food, specifically if it's not like food that comes from like North Africa specifically, then it's gonna be absolutely tasteless. If the people cooking it are from like Morocco, Algeria, Egypt, it's gonna be delicious. If they're from Spain, I'm telling you, black pepper is too spicy, and that should tell you exactly what the palate tastes like. You want to taste meat with no seasoning on it, and then they call it fine dining.
And grilled free-range rabbit with herb French fries.
Okay, that's good. Depending on how it's seasoned, that's the only thing they said that had any glimpse of deliciousness is rabbit, because rabbit is delicious, right? Grilled rabbit with French fries. Okay, it all depends on how it's seasoned. Because I'm scared in this place they may just put it on the grill and call it gourmet because they cut it fancy and put it on a plate in a tacky manner.
Our pasta type.
Is that Reed Robinson over there? Are you freebasing or what? That's not Robinson. Well, who is it?
Freebasing.
Paul Allen.
It's not Paul Allen. Paul Allen's on the other side of the room over there.
Who's he with? Weasel from Kicker Peabody.
They don't have a good bathroom to do coke in.
Are you sure that's Paul Allen over there? Yes, McDougas. I am.
Okay, all right. I'm guessing they're like Wall Street guys, and I'm guessing this exclusively because of the last two type of movies like this we've seen, Wall Street and then The Wolf of Wall Street, right? And they're acting kind of just like that, straight, like just 100% like debaucherous.
10 on the Fisher account.
Cool it with the anti-Semitic remarks.
I will say, this guy's disrespecting like Yiddish food in general. But again, you're in this nasty restaurant right now, eating this nasty food, this pompous nastiness, right? When you can actually eat some latkes and they're actually delicious, right? You can go get some knishes, you can go get some matzo ball soup, you can go to Katz, get like a hot pastrami sandwich. Why are you here? All right, you're complaining.
Oh, I forgot.
You spent $570 on that nastiness? That's like over $100 a person. I mean, don't get me wrong. I've been in restaurants where things can get crazy, absolutely, right? But per person. But this is disgusting. Okay, squid ravioli. Okay, it looks like New York in the '90s, based off the license plate, which would make sense now. No, that's like the '80s. Maybe the movie is American Psycho. Is he the American Psycho? It seems like it. Okay, so we're entering into like an extremely minimalist apartment. Very clean. Almost unnaturally clean. There's nothing out of place. There's just literally nothing out of place.
My name is Patrick Bateman.
Okay,
I'm
Patrick
27
Bateman.
years old.
Listen, I think that's really good. You do 1,000, I'm guessing sit-ups a day. I think I could probably do 1,000 in. I don't think I've done 1,000 in my life. No, I'm lying. I probably have, like back when I was like bodybuilding and things. But yeah, I don't, nowadays, I wish. I'm just going to congratulate you, but you're 27. So, you know, I think when I was 27, I was doing that too. So, okay. All right.
I simply am not there.
Then where are you?
You're prettier than that.
Thanks, Patrick.
I'm not here. And high heels. I like high heels.
Should you like what your secretary is wearing? I don't know. I think it's probably better that you don't like what she's wearing. Generally, I think that's probably the rule. You should find one that is at least double her age, so you're just not interested. That's what you should be doing, sir. You're doing everything wrong. Is he gonna go to jail for doing something crazy, guys? I feel like he may. I don't like the way I don't like that whole interaction with his secretary here, goes.
And lots of chocolate truffles. Godiva.
I think she's famous.
And oysters on the head. Any Leibovitz. We'll get any Leibovitz.
Bro, I get it. Leibovitz is a great photographer. Okay, she's a really good photographer. I'm not trying to be a hater here, slightly. I just don't like her work. You're in New York. I guess Lindsay Adler was probably way too young at that time, but there are amazing photographers, and you're in New York. Why are you choosing? I guess Annie Leibovitz was someone who photographs like the most famous of the famous people, and delivers photos that look like they came from your cell phone. If that's your thing, you probably could hire your aunt to do that. If that's your thing, let's go. This is the second movie where that someone mentioned this person. This is like the bane of my existence here. This is someone who plagues me. I don't understand her success. I'm not a hater.
She's usually operating on one or more psychiatric drugs. Tonight, I believe it's Xanax. More disturbing than her drug use, though, is the fact that
she's almost perfect looking. I guess if we're just going to just enter into the world of the vein here, I think that his fiance is much prettier than the person that he thinks is perfect looking. But, you know,
engaged to
that's why the world is so interesting.
Liz Carruthers,
opinions are
the biggest doofus in the business.
Tell me, Stash.
While also promoting equal rights for women, we have to encourage a return to traditional moral values.
Okay, bro, he's just saying things. Okay, he's just saying. He sounds like he sounds like a whole marketing campaign, bro. All right, listen, just be you. Stop the not. What is wrong with this man? All right.
Most importantly, we have to promote general social concern.
I literally would not be able to sit at a table listening to this man speak.
Unless materialism can help people.
Like, I get it. Be good to the next person. Right? But, like, how you just put it feels like a gimmick. Yeah, he's just trying to fit in, guys. This is like, what, 93, 94? Maybe 95, somewhere, guys. This feels like the early 90s, but I think when I opened the video here, it's like 2000. This does not feel like the year 2000, like, at all. I mean, I guess it could be. I mean, this is a Jeep XJ. Maybe 96, 97.
These are very expensive sheets, and I really need to
Bro, why are your sheets so red?
Oh, well, it's cranberry juice, apple.
Really?
Listen, if you could talk
Okay,
to her, I would really...
You don't seem like someone who drinks cranberry juice in the bed. You don't seem like it. You're too regimented.
Appreciate it. I'm really late. I have a lunch appointment at Hugh Bear's in 15 minutes.
Hugh Bear's that moved uptown, right?
I mean, he does keep talking randomly about, like, deleting people, though, so I don't think so.
Well, oh boy, listen, I've got to go. Thanks. Next Saturday?
Sure.
Can't, I'm afraid. A matinee of Les Mis. Listen, I've really got to go. I'll call you.
Okay.
He will never call her.
Listen, you're dating Lewis.
We just like casually what's on TV? That's on TV. That's it. That is that right there. Just watching it like it's a okay.
Elizabeth Harding. Are we here?
Yeah.
Yeah, guys, all he cares about is keeping up appearances, being seen in certain places. His girlfriend here, she's like sick, not feeling well, and he's just like, oh, come out right now. I have to be seen in this disgusting place. Guys.
And then the red snapper with violets and pine nuts. I think that'll follow nicely.
Thanks.
That is not where...
Valentino Couture. Looks so soft.
Don't touch him.
Compliment was sufficient, Louis. Says Marcus and I even go to the same barber, although I have a slightly better haircut.
So are you copying him or is he copying you?
So how's the ransom account going, Mark?
I got an 830 res at Dorsia. Great. Sea urchin ceviche.
Doors.
It's actually not great, guys. Ceviche can be good, right? But sea urchin ceviche specifically? What's wrong with these people?
Swing that.
And the lettering is something called Cillian Braille.
It's very cool, Bateman, but that's nothing. Look at this.
Oh, wait a second. Yeah, bro. I'm sorry. Yeah. Look at the card stock on that one here. I do like the slightly raised letters or maybe embossed letters here, right? In fact, but yeah, this card stock is better. He spent a little bit more on that. The weight is definitely more textural, guys. I know it's higher. All right, let's get it.
This is really nice.
I can't believe that Bryce prefers Van Patten's card to mine.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and say that it's better. It probably feels better in the hand. It's probably slightly heavier, right?
But wait, you ain't seen nothing yet.
Go ahead. Let's see. Drop it. Drop it on the table.
Pale nimbus.
Okay.
White.
It's about the same.
Impressive. Very nice.
That's why he likes it, because it's basically
It's Paul
identical.
Allen's card.
Something wrong?
Bro, you have to step your card game up. Okay, I'm starting to think this man must be on the spectrum, guys. I'm going to guess. I'm going to say because I cared entirely too much about this, so he most likely cared entirely too much about it to the point where he's starting to sweat. He's starting to sweat from this.
You're sweating.
Yeah. How dare everyone else's card be better than mine? I put all this work into my card, and these random people have better cards than me? That's crazy. How dare they? Right? I have to step my card game up. I wish I could find one of my old business cards, because I really wish I could. They're long gone. I haven't printed a business card in over a decade. I think I have some somewhere.
Is that why you lost it? Insider trading? Just joking. Listen.
Oh my God. Okay. Yeah. So because he kind of got messed with in the office earlier, he's now taking obviously his rage out on the closest another person, someone who's somewhat helpless.
Al, please, you gotta tell me.
Don't touch him.
You gotta help.
Oh my God. Didn't expect that. American Psycho. He's a psycho. Absolutely. Main character here. Absolutely psychotic, guys. Right. He cannot really control himself. Well, I guess he's controlling himself to the people that he wants to see himself be in complete control in front of, right? But he absolutely has no real... I don't know, I guess he said he isn't himself in the beginning of the movie. He said, like, listen, I am Patrick Bateman, but I'm not Patrick Bateman. I'm something else. He knows this. This is, the way he did that says that he has done that before. And he is most likely the least likely to be even questioned for any of these things, guys. So, right. nightly. How many people has he deleted? Is this a true story, guys?
You late, honey? Oh, yes, you are.
I've been here the entire time. You just did.
Like, where did the idea of Xmas come from? Christmas, Christmas, Christ Mass. Well, maybe people that just didn't want to say Christ, potentially. But they still wanted to celebrate the holidays, so it became like Xmas. Then it turned into like Happy Holidays. Is that what that is, guys? I never even realized or even attempted to even understand why or where the concept of Xmas came from.
See me.
Say hello, my darling pets. Don't you?
Why would you want one of those?
Don't you?
They make darling pets. They make darling suckling pig too.
Stop scowling.
Lechon.
You're such a Grinch.
I see they've omitted the pork loin with lime jello.
We should have gone to Dorsia. I could have gotten us a table.
I doubt it.
Wasn't Rothschild originally handling the Fisher account? How'd you get it?
Well, I could tell you that, Halberstram.
Yeah, maybe you shouldn't say that to him.
Another martini, Paul. You like Huey Lewis in the news?
Why is there a newspaper on the floor?
And a new sheen of consummate professionalism that really gives the songs a big boost.
Why are there copies of the styles section all over the place? Do you have a dog? A little chow or something?
No, Helen.
Is that a raincoat?
Yes, it is.
Oh my God. He may be the craziest person in the history of people. All right, there's been a lot of absolutely insane people, but I do think that he has the ability to kind of masquerade himself as one thing that the world sees, and then the actual him that we as the viewer sees, right? I don't know. I mean, what do you do? How do you explain the him going missing? I mean, obviously you set up reservations as someone else. It just so happens to be that someone else who's married to that woman, right? Everything you're doing is crazy, right? But I mean, obviously this cannot work now, as there's all types of cameras and CCTV everywhere, right? I guess it could probably happen now, potentially still, but you're not getting away from it. You're not getting away. I just don't understand. How do you think you're going to get away with this, bro? Like, what is it? Is it just the name that you used when you went into the restaurant that you felt was beneath you? What's interesting is in this last scene, there was a gigantic streak. This bag was giving a streak of the red viscous fluid, right? Which we see here. Here. Okay? It is legitimately on the floor. Almost doesn't make any sense. I think this is just to tell us, the viewer, that the body is in the bag, but I think we can pretty much figure that one out pretty easily, right? But this guy here should have looked, but he didn't. Let's move forward. Okay. And by the time he gets outside from here to here, there is no blood. There's none of that red viscous fluid coming out of the elevator, guys.
Patrick? Patrick! Is that you?
Oh no.
Lewis, it's not me. When I realized that Paul's apartment overlooks the park.
Of course. Obviously. I think you should probably set him to... Oh, Singapore's not a good look. You'd set him to a place where there's a lack of somewhat, infrastructure. If that was what you were doing, I'm not going to say that's a great idea. I'm not giving any advice here, right? But none of the places that he mentioned really have that level of lack of infrastructure. So you could actually find this person pretty easily and quickly if that was the case. So you would send the person to a random place, and Singapore is not it specifically.
There are definite do's and don'ts, good buddy, of wearing a bold striped shirt. A bold striped shirt calls for solid colored or discreetly patterned suits and ties.
I honestly hope that he gets caught and spends the rest of his life in jail, bro. It's mandatory. Like, he's too much of a hater. Okay? Like, I understand obsessing over small things. I get that all. I do this all the time, right? But when you start acting out on your, like, intrusive thoughts, yeah, it's a little crazy.
Yes, always tip the
Topic of discussion.
I've been hired by Meredith Powell to investigate the disappearance of Paul Allen.
Okay.
I see, yeah.
But wouldn't this have just happened, like, right? Like, what is the time from when what we just saw on screen with the raincoat, you know, when did that happen? And when did this happen?
Paul's disappearance, yeah.
So,
Because for us, it looks like it's the next day.
there's nothing out of...
Well, I haven't heard anything about the disappearance or anything. Not on page 6, at least.
I think your address?
The American Gardens Building, West 81st Street.
Nice. Very nice.
Thanks.
What can you tell me about Paul Allen?
I'm at a loss.
Do you know how you know someone went to Yale, guys? They'll tell you. Yeah, they'll tell you.
Well, I think from one that he was...
There was some luggage, that's it.
I mean, no one's dealing with a homicide squad yet or anything, right?
No, not yet. As I said, we're not sure. Basically, no one's seen or heard anything.
Guys, he's really good. It almost feels like this happened so much to him that he learned to basically handle this in a professional manner, let's
So
say.
typical, isn't it? The Earth just opens up and swallows them.
Eerie.
I think he's smart. He's the one that's going to take him down.
Really eerie.
That's the vibe.
Anything else occurs to you? Any information? at all?
Absolutely, I'm 100% with you.
Great. And thanks for your time, Mr. Bateman.
Yeah, you are 100% top priority now, going forward. Going forward. That's you.
Come on, get in.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I'm sure. Listen, I'm 100% positive you should have not gotten into that limousine with this man.
Like a girl, early 20s. I'm Paul. My name's Paul Allen.
So you found there was another woman like on the other side of this. Well, I guess she wasn't blonde. So you're just calling.
Got
Okay.
that? You're crazy. I'm gonna call you Sabrina. I'm Paul Allen.
Go, bro. What's
So-
next? What is next?
Don't you want to know what I do?
Not really.
No. No, not really.
Right.
Well, I work on Wall Street.
I knew it.
Pearson Pierce. Have you heard of it?
Probably not.
You have a really nice place here, Paul.
That's what he wants. He wants you to coddle him mentally. He is an uncomfortable human. Okay? Well, he's still a human. He's just he's not here, guys. He reminds me of someone who's like on the spectrum a little bit, guys. That's the vibe I get from him, but the way he's going about things is absolutely frightening. It's frightening, guys. I mean, listen, I'm called psychotic all day long on specifically only the movie channel. All right? I am called psychotic all day long, but you're calling me this? I'm not this, guys. No.
You can practically hear every nuance of every instrument.
Okay. Okay, so we're recording this. So he's making his own video that he's going to later watch, I'm guessing. What?
Yeah, don't just stare at it, eat it. But I also think Phil Collins works best within the confines of the group than as a solo
Don't
artist.
just stare at
and I
it.
stress the word.
Eat it.
Artist.
I'm uncomfortable slightly. Here, guys.
Don't touch the watch.
Well, guys, what was this movie rated? Is it R or is it something that's past R? Now, don't get me wrong. We are watching the uncut version of this film, but
If they have a good personality and they're not great looking, then who?
So what happened? One of them had like a the nose was completely leaking, right? Didn't see the other one.
Fucking cares. The only girls with good personalities who are smart, or maybe funny, or halfway intelligent, or talented are ugly chicks.
Absolutely.
And this is because they have to make up for how...
Said about women, what her head would look like on a stick.
Bro, get up and walk away from this man right now.
Guys, it's my business card.
Okay.
I decided to get a new one, too.
Oh, got the gold lettering.
Very nice, Louis. Thank you.
Yeah. Start sweating, bro. Did you just see his card? It's phenomenal.
Cheer up there, Bateman. What's the matter? No shiatsu this morning? Touch it.
Did you just see what just happened here? Pay attention. Yeah, he's getting a little bold. I'm going to give him probably a couple of more months out of jail. He's going to jail for the rest of his life, bro. Mandatory.
I've noticed you're hot, Bonnie. Don't be shy.
Walk out.
On Monty time.
Just leave.
Where are you going?
He's getting.
Gotta return some video.
Do you remember where you were the night of Paul's disappearance?
Yeah, you're gonna get caught.
20th of December.
What information have you received?
Let me see.
I mean, bro, you did get kind of recognized outside as you were putting the body into the trunk.
The night of Paul Allen's disappearance, it would make my job a lot easier.
Absolutely. I'm with you on that one.
Okay, so no 6 months. I'm gonna give him a week in this time.
Huey Lewis in the news.
Bro, does he know?
Not a big music fan, huh?
No, I like music.
He's obsessed with it.
Will you call me before Easter?
Maybe.
Probably not.
You never noticed. Listen, Patrick.
You never notice. It should be obvious with the smell of you.
If I don't see you before Easter, have a nice one, okay?
She plans on deleting herself by the sound of it. Yeah. Definitely. That's her plan. I mean, listen, the existence that every single one of these people are living, absolutely terrible. That's why I was so happy to get out of New York. I'm telling you. So happy. She doesn't even listen. Well played. Solid homophone here. But at the same time, I don't know, is he really saying it, or does the director want us to hear that to basically point out the fact that everyone is kind of a little crazy here. You're right. This whole environment is nuts, bro, right? So these women here are only here because these guys have money, right? That's it. They don't care where the money came from, just as long as they have the money. You know what I'm saying here, guys? So he could have said that, and she could have heard mergers and acquisitions, right? Well played.
You think I'm dumb, don't you?
Yes.
You think all models are dumb?
Are all models dumb? No, not all models. All models are not dumb, but the fact that they are so aesthetically pleasing, they generally have to work a lot less in life to do kind of anything. There's a lot less effort generally being put in. Are there some extremely intelligent models? Yes. These are ones who didn't really know they were models, if that makes any sense, up until much later in life, right? Those are the ones who generally are more intelligent, the ones who grew up away from big cities. Yeah, they absolutely are intelligent. But the ones who are like in big cities and they've been the pretty kid their entire existence, unfortunately, not as intelligent as they should be, and they're generally not really great people like that. Deeply, but they're really good in front of a camera. Why are we getting into an off-duty cab? It kind of makes me wonder if she made it home or not, or did he just literally cut a pretty large portion of her hair?
Doing the crossword?
Meat, bones, meat, bonist, eat. Just meat and bones, basically, and variations of bone and meat. Bones.
Need any help?
Yeah, help him. Read it.
Yes, Patrick?
Would you like to accompany me to dinner?
Say no.
Anywhere you want, just say it. I can get us in anywhere.
What about...
Say Texarkana.
Dorsia? I don't know. No, we'll go in wherever you want to go.
Dorsia is fine.
He's not getting it.
Dorsia, yes?
Yeah, can you take 2 tonight at, oh, let's say 9 o'clock? You're dressed okay?
You didn't give a name.
They know me. Why don't you meet me at my
She's smart.
place at 7?
She's smart.
Patrick, it's so elegant.
Jean?
Who is that? Who is that? Is that his fiance? No. Who is that? I'm trying to think of the random people that he just... There's so many people.
Sorbet?
Love some.
And why do you have a head? Well, there's no... Listen, you know what? I'm not going to ask questions about why he does things any longer going forward, guys.
Used to be so many possibilities, but I don't know, I'm just so unsure.
Do you have a boyfriend?
No, not really.
Interesting.
No,
Are
not
you seeing
really?
anyone? I mean, seriously?
Maybe.
Developing and growing.
Growing. I'm glad you said that.
Oh, no.
Who's Ted Bundy?
Oh.
Forget it.
Right.
Make someone happy. Have you ever wanted to?
Bro, what does... Is that a nail gun?
For,
Yeah, it's a nail gun. Oh,
I guess you
okay.
could say I just want to have a...
Bro, I'm going to be honest. You're not getting away with this. Not this one. This is the one that's going to end you. Almost positive. Okay. I mean, honestly, Paul Allen should have ended you. But this one here specifically? Yeah, but this is your secretary. Saved by the phone call?
Pick up the phone, you bad boy.
Oh, wow.
Who else here tonight?
Well,
It's me. Don't try to hide. It's your big-time CEO. Bye-bye.
you're not getting none tonight, bro.
I'm sorry. I have no right to ask that.
You kind of do if you're specifically, going out on a date with him. I think it's fine that you ask someone that, right?
Do you want me to go?
I think if you stay, something bad will happen. I think I might hurt you.
Literally.
You don't want to get hurt, do you?
Also, obviously, this is a double entendre, but she's thinking she's going to be hurt, like emotionally, while he's saying blatantly, "Bro, your head is going to be in like the freezer."
No, I guess not. I don't
Keep that in mind. I don't want to get bruised. More double entendres.
You're right.
Emotionally bruised.
The night he disappeared, any new thoughts about what you did?
You're asking a lot of questions without like charging him. I mean, the fact that he has to even go out to lunch with him is crazy. You should be looking to charge him. I'm not sure how realistic this is.
Sure. He does, you're sure.
I checked it out. It's clean.
But do you, sir?
No.
But he had made plans. And I guess I had dinner with Victoria the following night.
I mean, well played.
I went alone, not so. Split town for a
Well
while. Maybe
played.
we did go to London.
Christy,
I'm not so sure about this. I had to go to emergency after last time.
this won't be any.
What happened the last time? Obviously something wild.
Just come in the limo and talk to me for a minute. The driver's here.
You gonna tell him no?
Be safe.
Yeah, but the driver wasn't in the room. I'm not sure you realize how this is gonna go. He just paid you. As money is kind of evil, a little bit. I can see how this could be that. Money looks a little evil in this instance.
You'll like her. She's a very nice girl.
Bro, New York City is huge, okay? And there are a lot of women like that on the corners, bro. There's a lot of them. Why do you keep going to the same one? If that's the case, bro, I don't understand. There's a gigantic selection, I'm sure. Just, I'm sure he have chosen, you know what? Just.
This is nicer than your other apartment.
Wait, is this the... Well, that's Paul Allen's apartment, isn't it? Based off of the artwork here?
This is weird. Harley, it's me. I need your services.
Yeah, because he put something inside of
Just
it.
translate that, however. Didn't he work at Pearson Pierce? Was he a friend of yours?
No.
This is his
Coke?
apartment.
Or Halcyon? Ooh, I would take a Halcyon. Patrick, you're a lunatic.
Come on.
Yeah. Yes. He completely is.
Did you find Christy attractive?
Let's not get lewd. I'm in no...
Yeah, run. Run. Okay. Oh! Guys, hold on. Well, that was a great throw. Okay, but Bro, what if, hear me out. What if everything that we just encountered isn't real? Like the whole movie, like up until right now. What if all of it is just fake? Maybe. Because he's crazy enough to just like envision kind of all of these things. Just imagine every single aspect of what he's encountering. If he's drawing it now, maybe the drawings are the stories, or telling the stories of what he thinks is happening. What we, the viewer, is encountering, basically is just the inside of his head. Because again, I'm not sure that anyone, even in this time, would be getting away with this amount of criminality in Manhattan, bro. I'm not sure.
We need to talk.
Talk about what, Patrick?
Like, do you see what just happened here? Like, I think that's just going on inside of his head. Because everyone would hear this. I mean, I get it. You're in an absolutely himbo and bimbo for, filled society, where you have, extremely pretty people, and they're absolute idiots. No one seems to recognize anyone at all, right? I think this is fake. That's the vibe I'm getting, at least. I think that this is all within his head. That's where I'm at.
It's over. Evelyn, I'm sorry. I just... You're not terribly important to me.
Oh, no.
I mean, listen, it's cruel. He's being honest, right? I mean, I get it. You're going to cry because you're emotional, right? But he is saying exactly what he means. He's psychotic. But again...
I know my behavior can be leaving. Assess the situation and going.
Right.
Where are you going?
Just leaving.
But where?
Away from you?
Some videotapes.
He keeps saying that. Like, maybe he's watching... Like, also, think about it. Earlier, he was doing, like, sit-ups, watching Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I'm thinking that somehow in his head, right, he correlated that random encounter with that woman, Lady of the Night, and the chainsaw had to be in play here. As a matter of fact, right, I have to return some videotapes. He's always watching these crazy movies. I'm guessing.
Here, kitty, kitty.
Bro, get this man away from these animals. Feed me a stray cat. All right. I think he went up to this ATM, put his card in, and right now he's just waiting for the money to come out. But in his psychotic mind, this thing says, feed me a stray cat. And of course, a stray cat just happens to pop up underneath him. Right? And so now he's going to attempt to feed. Yeah. Where did he get the gun from in Manhattan? Where did you get the... He just so happened... This isn't real, bro. That did not happen. That's a fast response. All right. Yeah, I think this is like a fantasy movie, guys.
Get on the ground!
Yeah. All of his intrusive thoughts just are winning. I think he just realized this isn't real right here, bro. He's sitting there shooting the cop car, and somehow the 9mm made this cop car do that. He's sitting there looking at the flames like, huh? Exactly. Exactly. Right. That did that? Are you sure? Uh-huh.
Howard.
They just so happen to find your window out of all of the other windows, bro.
Someone else there, I can't remember. Maybe a model, but she's...
The model, oh, that was the head that was in the, I think it was the model's head that was in the refrigerator.
That too.
But the head had red hair, and he was then the next day playing with like blonde
And,
hair.
Paul Allen. I'm gonna get away with it this time. So, I mean...
You are. I now fully believe that he is absolutely going to get away with it now, because I no longer think that this is real at all. I think what we're watching is a fantasy that's playing out within this one absolutely psychotic man's brain. Because that'll prove it for me. By the end of the movie, if he goes to jail, then I will change my opinion. If he does not, then yeah. I think that the phone call was real. I think that he has been running around. He's sweaty. In his head, he did all of these things. Yeah. That's where I'm at. I think he's really where he is right now. Where are we at? This is Paul Allen's house. That weird block painting was here. What? Oh, wait. Now I'm confused. Maybe the Paul Allen one is real, and the other ones are not. Maybe. I'm going to say, okay, I guess if Paul Allen is real, then all the other ones should also be real. No? Wow, I don't know. But also, who took these bodies out?
You saw the ad in the Times?
No. Yeah. I mean, yeah. In the Times.
There was no ad in the Times.
Someone cleaned up all the bodies, bro. And I think that it was probably this woman here or someone that works for her. Maybe. If it was real, at least. But the way she's acting as if you went straight for the bodies? Ah, it's you, isn't it?
I think you should go now.
But I think...
Because obviously, if you didn't clean it up and you told someone about what's going on, then you'll have to tell everyone something happened in this piece of property that I'm selling. And people don't want to do that because then no one will buy it.
I want to know what happened here.
Don't
There are
make
too
any
many
trouble, please.
See?
I suggest you go.
Every time I come up with a theory, my theory gets blown apart in this movie. I don't know how I feel about that last scene.
Patrick, I can't hear you.
See, every time there's something crazy being said, for some reason no one hears that.
What is it, Patrick? Are you all right?
No. Interesting. What is it supposed to mean, though? Fourth wall break. This isn't real. That's what this means, guys. This isn't real. Whenever you see this, right? I mean, they're purposely breaking the story to, and it's a really quick scene. You kind of have to pause it to kind of recognize it. But she's looking straight at us, the audience. Fourth wall break means it's not real. Okay, all right.
Oyster bar. Come on, faggots. Let's get a res.
Keep your shirt on.
It's interesting that the secretary walks into his office while he's not there, finds a notebook full of also equally crazy drawings. We're now seeing that he likes to kind of document his fantasies, let's say. All right.
What do you mean?
Oh, excuse me, nothing. It's good to see you. Is that Edward Towers? Davis.
He doesn't believe you, bro.
But come on, man. You had one fatal flaw.
Okay.
Big, spineless lightweight.
That's probably why he doesn't get looked at, if this was real.
Now, if you said,
I'm not Davis. I'm Patrick Bateman.
Wait, what?
We talk on the phone all the time. You're my lawyer. Now, Carnes.
What?
Listen. Listen very, very carefully.
because I had dinner with Paul Allen twice in London. Just 10 days ago.
No, you...
It's all in his head, bro.
Didn't.
He did. He did, bro. You probably heard in passing that he was going to London and you did all of this. And you made up the detective, because why would a detective want to keep it private? Bro, you made that detective up. You did.
Now, Felix.
And is he or is he not Patrick Bateman? Is that an alter ego, bro? Oh, there's more drawings. Bro, this is the two women that were on the hooks in that room. I don't know. Okay, this is Christy. Okay, yeah, this is Christy. He actually drew this one while sitting down. Shut up, you dumb. He just said that on the phone to the woman reading this. What is all of this? Oh, look at that one. That's one for you. Okay. These are this is yeah, that's the mouth. Right. That's his phallus. Okay, it's another chainsaw.
Need to find a way to cooperate while realizing foreign policy can't be run by
Ugh.
committee.
Inside, yes, inside. Believe it or not, Bryce, we're actually listening to you.
Come on, Bateman. What do you think?
Whatever. His moronic idea was to order dry beers. I need a scotch.
And I gain no deeper knowledge of myself. No new knowledge can be extracted from my telling. His confession has meant nothing.
Because it wasn't real. Could be. All right. Okay, I want to make the case here. Let's make the case. I want to make the case for this not being real. All right? There's way too many signs, and most of those signs involved communications. Like earlier in the film, we were looking at him talking to a woman and a guy in like a dry cleaners, arguing with them, and then out of nowhere, he just starts saying craziness under his breath, but not really loud enough. But then she then responds to him wildly. Then a woman opens the door. She walks in, and his entire tone changes because someone that he knows recognizes him, and then he has to kind of put on his fake persona again, right? I honestly think that this is not a real scenario. None of this has happened. I think he needs a lot of help. This all is playing out in his head. And when we first realized that he uses drawings to kind of tell a story, when he was sitting down with his supposed fiance at the table while drawing this crazy thing that just happened, yeah, that's instantly when I was just like, bro, he's drawing this, and in his head, these things are really happening. All right, that's where I am, guys. That may sound absolutely crazy to you guys. What I'm telling you, I'm not sure what we encountered really happened. If we can make a case for it actually happening, it'll all boil down to that last scene right here. The first time he met the detective, where we kind of think or found out that Paul was spotted or he was seen in London, but it wasn't him. There was another guy who looks just like him. But then at the end, obviously, right, the lawyer was had lunch with him. But if we do keep in mind, no one seems to recognize anyone because they are all on some type of narcotic. They don't care about anything but themselves. And they're living the best life they possibly can live in a city that is basically built for that exact type of lifestyle. Seriously. If it could have happened, if all this could happen, then I think he would honestly have been in jail by now. And the only thing holding up it could have happened is the fact that we never saw Paul Allen again. So that's the thing. Yes, right? But all right, listen, the movie was great. Not a single complaint. I do think that it was filmed very well throughout. It was filmed like a movie from the 2000s. Solidly, nothing crazy on like the shot list. The symmetry was great overall. The set design was great. It felt like we were in like some pompous, I guess, a yuppie's house in Manhattan in the 90s. It feels like that, seriously, right? But all right, listen, if you guys want to see the full-length reaction, it is on Patreon at the second tier. And you guys all have an absolutely amazing day. Enjoy your day thoroughly.